it's hard to believe Christmas is almost here, and then pretty soon all these gorgeous plants and flowers and decorations are going to have to be put away. So Derek is here to help us out with all of that. Derek, I always hate putting away the decorations. Do we have to put these plants away?
You don't have to put the plants away. And, you know, the important thing, and unfortunately for the plants, you know, I am the garden guy.
I know.
We've begun to treat them like disposables.
Right.
And they're not.
I know,
they
because
are not.
Usually you get a poinsettia and then you toss it at the end of the season, but you don't have to do that.
You know, my poinsettias, just with proper care, my poinsettias will last into March.
Okay.
The thing to understand about a poinsettia is that the wonderful, colorful red that we see here that we're attracted to, those are actually bracts, which are modified leaves.
Okay.
So they don't last a week or 10 days like a normal flower would. The flowers are actually right there in the center, and they last maybe a week.
Okay.
But this colorful show that you're seeing can last for months. What you want to make sure is you want to make sure that you keep the soil moist, not dry. You want to make sure that this decorative foil that they come in either has holes in it or it has been removed.
Okay.
The reason being is you don't want the plant to sit in the water.
Got it.
That's going to drown the plant.
So can you take it out and repot it, perhaps?
You can take it out. I wouldn't repot it, but, you know, definitely keep it away from drafts.
Got it.
Keep it on a sunny windowsill.
Okay.
Bromeliads, wonderful plants. This will last for months like this. It's a Christmas-themed bromeliad because of the colors, but you can have it indoors for months. Your topiaries have become all the rave this year. You know, you see some leaves starting to yellow. Don't think that it's time to throw away the plant. Simply give it a fertilization, get it into a spot where it's getting good enough light.
How long will that last?
That will last you for years.
Really?
And speaking of lasting for years, these two plants, which are notoriously thrown away, the amaryllis and the Christmas cactus, you see this guy here has just got one bloom left.
Right.
It has bloomed phenomenally since Thanksgiving, and it will live for decades. It's a it's not a true cactus, but you treat it like a cactus, put it in a sunny windowsill, give it a moderate amount of water, and fertilize only in the summer months.
And you know, when that thing's in full bloom, it's spectacular.
It's
it
absolutely
really is lovely.
spectacular.
Okay.
Now, you know, the other thing that we wanted to talk about, Gravere, here's a wonderful little gift plant. And it's time, once, you know, you've enjoyed it for a couple of weeks, it's time to take these decorations off.
We really do torment these poor little plants with our decorations, don't we?
I know. You know, and what's happening is that not only are the decorations hurting the plant, but they're also cutting back the plant's ability to get proper light and airflow. Now,
and this looks a lot like the two evergreen. Those are evergreens.
It looks a lot like these two evergreen plants, and once again, although these have been decked out with bows, you want to take it off. Now, the one thing that you need to know is even though this plant looks a lot like this plant, and you would think that they're both evergreens, this is a tender evergreen. This is not cold hardy. If you take a Norfolk pine and you put it outdoors, it's going to die in the cold. If you leave this evergreen indoors, it will die.
Got it.
Because it needs the cold.
Okay.
So do a little bit of research, and, you know, you can have, my point is that next year, put away the decorations, and next year this plant will be twice as big, and you can decorate it up yourself.
See, I love that, because you're absolutely right. We have a tendency to just automatically throw them out, and then buy the new stuff again the next year. But
there's no reason. And the poinsettia, even though it has a really specific means of getting it to rebloom, that's a little bit challenging for most homeowners. What I do with the poinsettias, they make gorgeous plants in the summer garden. So if you take care of them, after April 15th, you can put them outdoors, have them as a part of the greenery in your garden.
That sounds great. Derek, thank you so much.
You're
welcome.
Have
a wonderful Christmas.
And you too, and happy holidays to everyone.
All right, thanks.
Derek and Gravere, thank you so very much. It is